Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I pray that you have a blessed Friday and a blessed weekend. Y'all got some time for Jesus? This morning we're going to read Lamentations 3:22 through 24. And it says, "The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness, and his mercies begin afresh each morning. I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance, therefore I will hope in him." And I feel that this is so good. This is like something that you can stand on, and you can stand firmly and confidently on. So let's break it apart in my words. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. So this is telling you that there's nothing that you can do that the Lord will turn his back on you. There's nothing that you can do that the Lord will say, "I don't love you anymore," or that the Lord will give up on you just like people do. That's not the way his heart is, and that's not how he operates. That's not who he is. It's not his character. And learning his character comes within reading his word and learning who he is, building a relationship with him and talking to him and listening for him, because we can listen to everybody else's words, but if you don't have your own personal relationship, it's just that, just words. And so I 10 out of 10 recommend a personal relationship with the Lord, because I promise you, once you learn who he is, his heart, his character, your desire is going to be like him. And it is priceless. It is amazing. It goes on to say his mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. So that's telling us that his mercies never end. And I've heard it in the sense of his mercy is his patience with us. So his mercy is him constantly forgiving us when we mess up. His mercies is being patient with us and knowing that we are sinful creatures and that we are not perfect. We will never be perfect, but he is patient. He knows our tomorrow, he knows our next year, and we only see today. So if we only see today, he already knows the mess ups that we're going to mess up tomorrow. And so he just wants us to keep pursuing him and keep trying. You can't fail if you never give up. It also says that great is his faithfulness. So he will forever remain faithful to you. And how great is that? How great is that? I'm sure in some type of way we've all been burned by disloyalty, whether it be family, whether it be a relationship, whether it be friends. No matter what it was, we've all been hurt by disloyalty. He will never be that for you. He will never do that to you. He will never turn his back on you, is the best words that I know how to put it. And a lot of times we get worried because that's what we know and that's what we're accustomed to. So our trust issues lie in, well, he's just going to leave like everyone else. But when you learn his character, you learn that's not who he is. We turn our backs on him. He doesn't turn his back on us. His mercies begin afresh each morning. So that's telling us that we condemn ourselves. We are the ones that are hard on ourselves when we mess up. So that is not of God, because he's telling us right here that his mercies begin afresh each morning. So that's telling us that when we apologize and we say, we don't want to be this way, I'm sorry I messed up, can you help me change? Then in the morning and in that moment, he is telling you that I know you. I know your heart. I know that's not who you want to be, and I know you want different, and I'm here to help you, and I forgive you. Okay, so that's telling us that each morning we get to wake up with a new fresh plate, a new fresh whiteboard for the matter, and everything that we remember as humans in our brain, when he forgives us, it's as far as from the east is to the west. And so that's telling us that we're the ones that remember. We're the ones that hold on. We're the ones that condemn ourselves when he lets it go and marks us as clean of all of our sins. And we are his children. We are his joy. We are what he desires. So therefore, if we're remembering and holding on to, but he's letting go, we're blocking our own blessings. It also says, I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance, therefore I will hope in him. So you know that when something happens to someone, or if you're in someone's will, you get an inheritance. Okay, so that's telling us that God has placed Jesus in our inheritance. So when we become a child of God, we are inherited Jesus, and he lives within us. He dwells within us. So why should we put our hope in ourselves? I'm very certain that everyone watching this has failed themselves at some point in time. So with that being said, if you will even fail yourself, what makes you think somebody else won't fail you? Because they will. But when we inherit Jesus Christ, we then have a hope that we can rely on. We have a hope that will not fail us, and we have a hope that no matter what's going on, he will work all things out for your good. And I just hope this touches somebody in a way that they truly needed it, and I pray that each one of you experience Jesus in a way that you never have. Y'all have a blessed Friday.